everyone, I'm Gabriella from Mindful Movement with Gabriella, and I'm here to take you through another workout today. Today's class is going to be all about our hips. So we're going to be doing hip flexor work standing, we're going to be doing hip mobility work on the mat, but really we're focusing on strengthening our glutes as well in those positions. Equipment wise, I'm going to be using Pilates ball. Weights, you can have 0.5 kilos, 1 kilo, 1.5s, maybe even 2s today. See how you go, and a mat. Just a reminder, I am now 15 weeks pregnant, so I am doing what works for my body. I'm listening to my body. So you do what works for your body, but this class is great for everybody. So even if you're not pregnant, especially if you are a runner, this is a great class for you to really strengthen glutes and hip flexors. A lot of the time when you were doing, if you do long distance running, this class will be amazing for that. So grab your equipment and I will see you in a sec. Okay, let's just start at the back of our mat. We're going to roll our shoulders back and down and the other way. One last one. Can you take your arms up to the sky? We're just going to lift and lower our heels. So just waking up into our feet, our calves, our ankles. Can you push into your big toes? Now hold it at the top, little pumps right at the top. 4, 3, 2, hold it up and lower it down. Take your chin to your chest and just roll yourself down. Arms are heavy, crown of your head goes to the floor, weight stays in your toes. And then we're going to peel ourselves all the way back up. Head comes up last. And again, chin to your chest. Roll yourself down. And back up, so we're mobilizing through our spine, really trying to work through each vertebrae at a time. This time we're going to hold it at the bottom. You can give it a little sway from side to side. If you want to have a bend in your legs, you can have a small bend. And then hold it still. Can we do a deep bend and stretch up? And deep bend and lift. One last one. Grabbing hold of our ball and rolling ourselves all the way up so our head comes up last. Really nice. We're going to go straight into our hip flexor work standing. So we're going to stand on our left leg. Can you drive your right knee up and push it into the ball and lower down? And drive it up and really push. So find that connection. Try not to lower the ball to the knee. Try and bring the knee up to the ball. So you're working your hip flexors in those end ranges. Really important, especially if we find that our leg spends most of the day at about 90 degrees, whether we're sitting, public transport, cars, office. Foot is pointed for these ones. Then we're going to flex our foot and drive up and just see if that feels a little bit different for your body. You might find the back of your leg a little bit more. We're grounding through our supporting leg and we're also growing taller. So try not to sink, oh that wasn't a good one. Try not to sink down into your hips. Push and lower. Let's add a double push. Take it up. 2 pushes and lower and take it up. 2 little pushes and down. Good. And really push into the ball. You might find your supporting leg fires on quite a lot as well. If you can't tell, it's really hot here today. So I've got the fan on, I've got windows open, shorts are on. Good. Really nice. Whew. We're going to go for 2 more. One last one. Now can you hold your knee up and then just the pulses. Push, push, in. Oh, really push. Try and pop your ball on your knee. Let's go for 8 more. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. We take it to the other side. We lift up and lower. And, oh, sorry, foot is pointed for these first ones. Can you really control the lower down each time? So drive it up, push, and control. Drive up, push, good. And we're growing taller through our head. We're finding the two-way stretch. So taller through our head, but grounding through our heels. Now can we do the foot flex? Drive it up, see if that feels a little bit different. You might have one you prefer. If one just really doesn't work for your body, continue with the variation that does work. And down. Good, can we add the double pulse? Up, 2 pulses, and in. Drive it up, 2 pushes. Ooh. Also working the supporting foot, so all of the muscles in your feet having to work, in your ankle. Two more. One last one. Then we're going to hold it up straight into the pulses. So push, push, push. Yes, can we try and pop the ball? Can you pull your knee up any further? Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. While we're here, let's take it into our squat. Ball in between our hands and squeeze up. Drop down. So you want to keep that long line from your head to your tailbone. You're squeezing your bottom at the top, but you're not sending your hips too far forward. So they just come into a neutral position each time. And squeeze. Good. Now let's add a heel lift in. So drop down at the top. Woo, she says, we lift our heels. We drop down and lift. Drop. So the ball is there just to encourage that openness across your chest. 2 more. One last one. Can we hold it down? We go for our tiny lift, tiny lower, tiny lift and lower. 2 more. One last one. Now we're going to go deep squat down. We're going to lift our leg up, foot is pointed, and twist. Drop down, same side each time. So controlled twist. Knee is coming up as high as we can. Let's add a double pull. So we go up, 2 control pulls, and lower down. And up, 2 controlled. Lower. One last one. Let's hold it up in front. Let's go back into our hip flexor pulls. Can we pull it up any high? Can you push harder into the ball? Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go back into our squats. Other leg's gonna lift up and we begin to twist. Controlled. Use your breath. Good, okay, can we go for the double lift? We drop. Ball twist or body twist, 2 pulls up and back down. And 2 pulls. And drop. Really nice. If the twists don't work, if they don't feel good for your body, you don't have to do them. On the next one, we're going to hold our knee up in front. Let's go back into the pulls. Pull up. Just at the top, can you try and pop your ball against your knee? Yes, let's go for 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. We drop down into our squats and lift up. Last little bit now. Drop and lift. On our next one, we hold it down. We go for those tiny little dips. Big inhales, big exhales. 5 more. 4, 3, 1. Last one, hold it there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Very good. Okay, pop your ball down. We're gonna grab hold of our weights. We're gonna start in a kneeling position, so just make sure you're comfortable on your knees. We're gonna start to take our arms up in front and lower and push back and take them to shoulder height and lower. Lift and down. Good. So we want to think about our ribs being over our hips. Big full breaths. We're going to drive it up, lower it down, take your head to one side, to the other, through the center. We lift and lower, reverse, head to the side, side, through, and up. Good. Lower. First side. And lift. One last one here. And lift it up to shoulder height and lower. We go back up and in. Good. 3 more. 2. On our next one, hold it up. You're going to turn your weights to face each other. Can you open it out and then take it into our hug? And open out to the side. Hug in. Good. So we're trying to keep that lift with the upper part of our arm. Chest doesn't flare as our arms open, but you get that lovely chest expansion. Forward and in. Can we go for 3 more? 2. On our next one, we're going to hold it out. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch your arms, take your palms up. We're going to take it into a circle over our head and lower down and up and low. So you should hopefully also feel the back of your legs fired on. You could tuck your toes under just to really find the back of your leg and your glutes. Good. We're going to go for 2 more. One last one. Hold it out. Our little bend and stretch. So push out with your arms. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your palms back down. Take your arms out in front. This time we're going to take our chin to our chest. We're going to curl ourselves forward and lift ourselves back up. Good. And curl forward. And can you use the back of your legs to lift and squeeze you up? So I'll show you side on. So we're curving. And lift back up. One last one. Curve, pull down. And lift. Really nice. Hold the arms out in front. We're going to do a little bend and stretch. So I'll sort of show you on a diagonal. Push it forward. Good. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 4. One last one. You're going to take one arm up, one arm back, and switch it over. Being mindful that you aren't sort of flaring your ribs. We keep that hip extension at the front of our hips. So that should feel quite nice after all that standing work we did. Very nice. Can we go both arms up all the way to the sky and push back outside of our thighs? All the way up and lower. And down. One final one. Then we're gonna hold it just at shoulder height again. Can we do little swims for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Very nice. We're gonna extend one leg out to the side. Weights, if it feels comfortable, we're gonna keep hold of them. Then we're just gonna hinge our way over from the leg and back up. And lift up out of your hips as you go over. And lift up tall. So can you think of the crown of your head growing taller and longer? And we're not collapsing in this side. We want to think about the length of both sides of our body. And lift up. Make sure we're breathing. Good, one last one. Now we're going to take one arm in, one arm up. So this time we hinge towards our leg and then we pull it in. And we hinge over. And pull. Good, reach. So you feel that nice stretch in the side line of our body. One last one. Then we're going to hold it over, so just hold it there. Can we just do a tiny lift and dip and lift and dip. 3 more. 2. 1 last one. And come all the way in. Good. Switch it over, starting with the weights to our chest. We hinge away. And lift up. So this is one of those exercises you could go heavier with your weights for sure. Just see how it feels. Remember, we want to focus on our form alignment first, then we build intensity. And if you really work with control, really think about every single part of your body working here, from your toes, from the back of your legs, your glutes, your sides. You get so much work. Good. Let's do one last one. Then arms come in. So this time we hinge over. Then we pull the weight in, the body goes that way. And over. Two more. On our second one, we'll hold that shape. Just do a tiny lift, tiny lower. Lift and lower. 3 more. 2. 1 last one. And come up through the center. Good. Can we pop the ball now in between our thighs? Weights can be down by our side. We're going to look down our body and then we're going to hinge back. Weights can just go slightly forward and we lift up. Good. So side on, looking down your body. I hate this, so I don't go that far. Weights just go out and lift. But I want you to think about that hip extension. So all about our hips. Hips get sent forward. Bum is fired on. And we lift up. And looking down, arms can go forward. And lift. On our next one, we're going to take it back and hold. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Very nice. Let's come all the way onto our side now. You're going to stack your legs for your clams. So I'm going to pop a weight on the outside of my thigh. You can do that if you want to, you do not have to. Let's think about the lift up. So we want to get external rotation and tapping down. So can we think about this top hip not moving? We're light with our toes. We're squeezing against the weight and then lowering it down. And squeeze open. Oh, my other weight is gone. Oh, nice, good. We're controlling the open and then really controlling the down. Good. Let's add our double taps. So open, 2 taps, and in, and open, 2 taps. On our next one, let's hold it open and then just the squeezes. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and lower down. We're now going to rest our head in our hands, take the weight just in front of us, and I want you to get internal rotation so your knees tap, and then external rotation so your toes tap. So you're going in and open. We should feel all around here working really hard. In and open. Good. If it doesn't feel nice resting your head in your hands, you can be here. Okay, we're going to add 3 taps. So can you tap it in for 3, 2, 1, and open it back up. And 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. 2 more. 1 last one. And hold it here, little taps. Won't be massive because you're resting your head down. Let's just go for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good. Weight goes back on the side of our leg. We lift up and we lower down parallel. So knee and foot is lifting. At any point you can get rid of the weight or you can go heavier with the weight. Let's add a double lift, so take it up, 2 little lifts and lower down. And take it up, 2 lifts. Good, 1 more. And then we hold it up for the pulses. Here we go, hold it up, lift. For 8, 7, 6. 1 last one. And lower it down, really nice. Bring yourself back up onto your forearm. Extend your top leg. We're gonna go into side planks. So bottom leg can be bent or it can be long. Both legs can be bent. Weight is gonna come into our top hand. I'm gonna go sort of middle. We're gonna take our arm up as we lift and then just come down. And drive it up. And lower. So lifting with the side of your body. Two more. Holding it up, just your arm. So keep your body still. Keep pushing into your forearm. 4 more. 3. 1 last one, hold it up. Make sure you're pushing into your top leg. Can you lift your bottom leg? And lower. So get inner thighs. Woo! Lift. And lower. 2 more. One last one, hold it up for 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Very nice. We're gonna split. Oh, I didn't see him before. We're gonna come into our pretzels. So I'm gonna show you sort of on the diagonal. Sorry, that's really made me laugh. We're gonna take one knee facing forward, one knee facing side. So this is your pretzel position. Weight can just go off to the side for now. Option to have your hands here or over your front leg. Let's take it into our internal rotation so you feel this working, and tap down. And in. And tap. Good, so just make sure your knees are in that 90-degree position. So this is the same leg that we just had on top for our clams. We're gonna go for 2 more. One last one. Now can we just take all the weight over our front leg and lift up and down? And lift. Don't worry if you're not getting much height. Some people need to take way more weight over your front leg, which is absolutely fine. Especially if we're new to pretzels, it can feel a little bit crampy, it can feel a bit horrible here. That's why we're here, working on hip mobility. Let's hold it up, tiny little lifts up. Lift, lift. Good, let's flex our foot and push back. Push. Now can we do a combination? One lift, one push, one lift, one push. Good, 3 more, 2, one last one, and hold, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Let's swing ourselves around onto the other side. On our forearm, legs are bent, weight is on top of our other thigh. We squeeze, and we lower down, and squeeze. Good. So you might find this leg opens more or less. That is absolutely fine. It's all about top hips staying still. So what I mean by that is if I was exaggerating, that's what would happen. I'd let this go, I'd roll back. You want to really keep your hips still and just the squeeze open. And in. The more you control the lower, double the work. Because not only then are you resisting the open, you're resisting the lower down. Keeping space between the supporting ear and shoulder. Now can we add the double pulse? So we take it open, 2 pulses and lower. And open, 2 pulls. Big deep breaths. One last one. Then we hold it open and you go into your pulses. So just the pulses here, pull. And if you really push into your forearm and get that lift, you should feel all the sideline of your body working as well. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 4, 2, 1, and lower down. Very nice. Weight just off to the side for the next one. Rest your head in your hands or rest your head on your biceps. Let's go internal rotation, external rotation. In and back. Oh, why does the second side always feel so much worse? Good. And we're trying to draw, I always say rainbow shape with your knee. So it's going the long way round to internally rotate, long way round to externally rotate. Okay, let's go through our 3 taps. So tap in, and it's as internally rotated as you can get it, and then open. 3 taps in. Oh my goodness, my leg is barely moving now. Good, one last one. Hold it, there we go for those tiny pulls. Open. As I said, it's not going to be massive here because of the position our body's in. Let's go for 5, 4, 2, 1, and lower down. Weight goes back on, and then we lift the whole leg and knee, and down. Lift the whole leg. I hope everyone else is feeling this as much as I am. Okay, let's add the double lift. Let's take it up. 2 lifts and lower it down. And we take it up 2 little lifts. Down. Good. Can we do one more? And then we hold it up for the pulses. Here we go. Little lifts. Had to give myself a mental pep talk there. Oh, why does this leg hurt so much? Oh, little lifts. Good. You can do this. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Very nice. Let's lift ourselves back up. So into whichever legs you did for your side plank, arm just goes up. Let's take it up and lower down and lift. So pushing the ground away, lifting from the side of your body, pushing into your top foot. On the next song, we're going to hold it up, just your arm. Three more. 2, holding it up. Now push into your top leg, lift your bottom leg and down and lift, squeeze, lower. 2 more, holding it up. Let's hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1 and lower down. Good. Taking it into the pretzel position on this side. So check, front knee comes straight out from hip, this knee comes straight out, then we start with the internal rotation, and back, and in. So don't focus so much, if you've done this with me before, I always say don't focus so much on trying to really lift your back foot, focus on this thigh. Try and think about that internal rotation, because we've worked a lot with now the hips in external rotation, internal rotation, in flexion. So we've got them moving in all directions. So try and really focus on that. And down. You can have support with your hands. You can take them to your chest. Let's go for 2 more. One last one. Then we're going to lift the whole leg. So as I said on the other side, you can transfer more weight over your front leg. You can lean yourself forward for more support. Good. Can we hold it up on the next one and just go for little lifts? and then flex your foot and push back. Five more, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got our combination, 1 lift, 1 push back, 1 lift, 1 push. So I'm pointing to lift and I'm flexing to push back. 3 more, 2, 1 final one, and release. Very good. Let's just take the soles of our feet together, knees wide. Hopefully you're feeling like you've got quite a workout in your hips there. Just give it a little rock from side to side. You can lean forward. And come up. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that one. Let me know if you have any questions about anything that we've done today. Please like my videos. A lot of you have been leaving a few more comments, which is amazing. It's so nice to know when you're doing videos. So please leave comments. If you do them, tag me on Instagram, Mindful Movement with Gabriella. Subscribe to my channel. It's always a massive help. And yes, let me know any questions at all. Have a lovely rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you again soon.
Say yes, take a chance, just one more night. You know it's feeling right. Don't wanna shake it out.